This is your UOW update. I'm Jess Feeney. The Vice-Chancellor says UOW should aim to be in the top 1% of universities worldwide. Professor Paul Wellings has unveiled a draft plan that maps out proposed strategic changes over the next 5 years. A plan, he says, among other things, aims to reinvigorate the university's academic profile. The proposal includes a reorganisation of faculties from the existing 11 to 5 larger faculties.
The whole point of doing it now, so while other universities are in a position where they're trying to make cutbacks to be efficient, I think we're in a position where we start in a fantastic position to optimise what we've got and prepare ourselves to be a truly 21st century university and try to make sure that we're on the leading edge of Australian universities over this next 10-15 year period. So that's the point of it. It's not about closing locations, it's not about chopping off courses, it's not about reducing staff numbers, it's about how do we make ourselves more efficient for the future.
The Illawarra Health and Medical Research Institute has been renamed in honour of immediate past Vice-Chancellor Emeritus Professor Gerard Sutton.
It's particularly significant for me because health is what is very much needed here in the Illawarra, and working with the Area Health Service and the clinicians and the university is the way we're going to lift the quality of healthcare.
Well, we were thinking about how we would celebrate Gerard's time here because he was Vice-Chancellor for 17 years, and the idea of naming a building for him and given his involvement in health and medical research, really appropriate that this building was the one that we selected.
I was both surprised and honoured, but since then I've thought about it. The legacy, the name will be there long after I pass to the Lord, and therefore I am extremely humbled.
The university has officially farewelled one of its favourite sons, Creative Arts Sub-Dean Associate Professor David Vance, leaving the university after a 42-year relationship. Fittingly, the music historian, practitioner and critic sent off with colleagues and friends, literally singing his praises.
After 30 years of service as the Sub-Dean of Creative Arts, Associate Professor David Vance is retiring. Originally arriving at UOW as a part-time arts student in 1969, David went on to graduate with honours, and he never left.
I later became a member of academic staff, and 30 years on I'm about to retire.
As Sub-Dean, David has had a hand in improving the student experience behind the scenes. But there's more to David Vance than policies and procedures.
My other joy has been just teaching, imparting, I suppose, my love of music.
While he's excited for the future,
MRP, rather than minimum rate of progress, is going to mean music rehearsal and performance.
David will always treasure his time at UOW.
The reward is having seen the student experience improved.
David Vance has been involved with the Faculty of Creative Arts since before it existed. For him, retirement is bittersweet.
I've had a great ride and I don't regret a day of it. Thank you, everyone. Auf Wiedersehen.
Matt Baxter, UOWTV.
Wollongong has again rolled out the welcome mat. UOW and TAFE Illawarra giving newcomers a glimpse of Wollongong, a city of vast opportunities and diverse cultures.
The city needs to welcome and acknowledge our international students, and as far as I'm concerned, this is just a great community event. Just to say to these people who have come from overseas, welcome. It must be so hard coming to a new country, a strange situation, and this is just an opportunity to make them feel welcome. The look on their faces when they see the Lord Mayor of the city dressed in this gig, it reinforces the fact that we're enthusiastic about them being part of our city. And as I understand, statistically about 4,300 international students came to Wollongong last year, and for me that's a very important aspect of just acknowledging how significant that aspect of the student population is.
In sport, the Illawarra University Hockey Club has celebrated its 50th anniversary this year. The party all the more significant as it marked a recent period of dominance across all grades.
We're very much the premier club in the Illawarra district at the moment. In the men's, we've won the last 4 in a row, 4 premierships for first grade hockey, and the women have won the last 7 out of 8 years for the premiership. So this whole weekend was dedicated to celebrating the young and old, the present and past, with a whole weekend of hockey and socialising and reminiscing and storytelling, all the former greats that came back to grace our presence.
That's your UOW update. I'm Jess Feeney. We'll leave you with some of the sights and sounds from last week's Global Highway.
Hola, welcome to Spain. Hi, how are you? We are Inés and Jose and we are representing Spain in the Global Highway.
Our activity is thong throwing.